Good evening, parents, guardians, and students. We're going to be talking about our distance learning plan for the Lake Roosevelt schools during the COVID closure of the 2019-2020 school year. Our plan and implementation process will be continuing new instruction K through 12 per OSPI guidelines. To deliver new instruction, LR schools are moving to a distance learning platform, and we'll get into some of those details. The 2019-2020 school year will be extended to June 19th. We are working on how grading looks. There's more information that will be coming soon. Students will be required to participate in our distance learning plan. A majority of our distance learning will utilize technology, and it will look different for those that do not have access to technology, and we'll get into some of those details as we get going. Students need to access their student emails, so if their emails are unknown to them, or to the family, please contact the school and we'll provide that information. Our distance learning platform is utilizing the Google Suite. In the Google Suite, students have Google accounts already created for them. They do not need to go in and create one on their own. Student Google accounts are not the same as their email accounts. So for example, a Google account for a student named Frank Roosevelt, froosevelt@gcdsd.org would be that username to access Google. They would also use their same password as they normally would to log into the Lake Roosevelt systems. Another platform that's being used is the Google Classroom. Teachers will send out the class code or send individual invites to students. Google Drive, this is where students' documents, classwork are stored. They can also create documents in this suite. Google Meet, this is for use with teacher office hours. We'll get into some of those details as we get going. The teachers are creating lessons that are standards-based using the Google platforms. Those are uploaded into Google Classroom or given a paper pencil version for those students that do not have access to technology. All teachers will drop their weekly lesson activities at 9 a.m. on Mondays. Google Classroom is the home base for all instructional delivery. All teachers will have office hours 2 or 3 times a week. Teachers will post their office hours in Google Classroom as we get going. During these Google meeting times, during the office times, no new learning will occur, but it will be an opportunity for staff and students to connect with each other. Google Meet is the platform for those meetings. Some students that do not have access to technology will be given a paper pencil version of the instruction if needed. Home base for class will be through Google Classroom, as mentioned. The class structures will vary depending on grade level and subject. The standard period or time frame no longer applies in this new paradigm, as we are not bound by time and space. Some teachers might have one classroom that covers the same content. So for example, biology would typically have more than one period, but because time and space no longer applies, all of those students could be in one class together, collaborating and working on assignments with each other. For some, though, they may still separate out their classes. Look for direction from individual teachers. The sampled class structure for the high school and junior high would be Monday and Tuesdays, ELA and science, Wednesday, Thursdays, math and social studies. Fridays and the weekend would be electives and PE. So for example, a PE activity could be getting out as a family and going for a walk. The goal during these times each day would be 3 hours of focused learning for each student per day. The elementary is slightly different. Theirs is more 2 hours of focused learning per day. Monday, reading, writing, Tuesday, math, Wednesday, science, Thursday, social studies, Friday, specialist time. The Google Meet is the platform where teachers and students can connect. This provides students and teachers an opportunity to talk face-to-face, check in with students and teachers, discuss questions. Students can talk to each other. And again, there's no new learning that takes place during these times. This is just simply a time for teachers and families to get together and see each other. Students will need to create appropriate screen names when they attend these visits. Some important information before we close out would be lesson activities will begin on Monday, April 20th. The drop times will be 9 a.m. on Mondays. So from here on out, every Monday at 9 a.m., students will be checking their Google Classrooms for the drop of the new lessons or activities for that week. And again, the 2019-2020 school year will end on June 19th. Graduation for seniors will still occur on June 6th. More information on and details will be coming soon as we learn more from OSPI. So look for more information during the week of April 20th through April 24th. Please make sure that your students have their email information as well as Google account information. Student Google accounts have already been created and they do not need to create a separate one. Google accounts do not equal student emails. Thank you for listening to this presentation. If you have questions, please call the school and we'll be happy to answer any of your questions. During this time, we just need to remember that our students are focused on learning and engaging in these activities. If you have any problems with this platform and need help understanding more of it, please contact the school and we'll guide you through. Thank you very much.